Years ago, I met the late Dr. Myles Munroe, and he had just came out with a book called The Fatherhood Principles. And during this time, I was a single parent with full custody of my daughter. And I came to him and I told him, I said, "Hey, I'm about to get your book, The Fatherhood Principle." And I told him about my situation with raising my daughter. He said, "No, don't go get that. Don't get that book." He said, "Go and get the book called Kingdom Parenting." Kingdom Parenting. And so I still wound up getting the Fatherhood Principle book, but I also went and got the book that he recommended. But what I love about this the most, this book was impactful, right? It was what I needed. But what I admired about him is that, he could have not told me to do that because the Fatherhood Principle book was a more newer book. It was hardback, it cost more, right? He wasn't, he listened to my story and he didn't respond according to his need. He responded according to my need. And the Kingdom Parenting was an older book and it was paperback. He said, "Hey, go get that book." And he was right because I read both of them, but the book that I needed the most while raising my daughter was this book called Kingdom Parenting. And so in this video, in this Billy Reed's recommendation, I'm going to be talking about the book by the late Dr. Miles Monroe called Kingdom Parenting. Walk with me. Listen, I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister. And listen, I love books. I've read hundreds of books and created this channel to share with you the different books that have impacted my life, made a difference in my life. And maybe, just maybe, you want to read some of the same books. If you're out here and you're a parent, especially if you're a parent and your children are still living with you, like maybe you have some teenagers, maybe you have little kids. This is a book that I highly recommend. If you want to get the book, you can get the book at any bookstore or however you get your books. But I do have my Amazon affiliate link in the description of this video. If you use that description and order the videos, no additional cost to you. I do get a small commission that helps me with my Reese's Cup habit. So that's how small the commission is. But listen, I want you to get this book because it's going to make a difference. It's helped me while I was raising my daughter. And I just want to read a couple of nuggets out of here, man. Well, listen, as a matter of fact, let me share one of my favorite quotes out of this book. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I like this quote right here. He says, "Since your kids will likely turn out to be just like you, make sure you live the kind." I'm sorry. Let me start over because I'm messing it up. "Since your kids will very likely turn out to be just like you, make sure you live like the kind of person you want them to be." Chew on that for a minute. Take a screenshot of that. Oh man, that's good right there. That's a bar right there. That's fire right there, right? Listen, they gonna be like you. You raising them, and they probably go more than likely be like you. So make sure you're living the kind of life, man. You be the example how they should live their life. Oh man, let me show you another quote. Let me see. Let me see if I can find one right quick. They kind of go with that one. As a matter of fact, here's right. Look at this one. "Parents must remember that approximately 80% of teen learning comes from visual observations. Teens often don't listen to what we say, but you can be sure that they are watching our lives. You think they're not paying attention. They might not be listening, but they most definitely watching." Take a screenshot of that. That's out of this book. Take a screenshot of that. And like I said, I'm put the whatever's available, the paperback, the ebook, whatever's available, I'll put it in the link in the description below. But this book is really good, man. Let me see if I can, like I said, the light always messing me up. But it's let's see, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it. I'm trying to show you the highlights. Well, you can see it a little bit because it's yellow, so sometimes you can't see it. See all the highlights in that book? You most definitely gonna mark this book up, but I love this part right here. It has this, if you get the paperback copy, it has this bottom part was like notes. This is my handwriting right here, where you can write additional notes, little takeaways, right? You can add on that book. I like that. I'm sure it's on the ebook too, but I don't think you can write on it. But man, this is a good book for raising kids, especially if you listen, you out there, you raising some teenagers, and there's a period of teenage, what they call the teenage years, uh, that you most definitely need to prepare for if you haven't already got there. You may be listening to me, you got some little kids. Yeah, the teenage years coming. It's funny because I heard about the teenage years uh, and I was prepared for it. I was waiting. My daughter turned 13. I was waiting. I ain't see nothing. 14. I was waiting. I ain't see nothing. 16. Nothing. So it began. So she was about in 10th grade. I saw it a little bit rebellion, but it wasn't there. I said, well, maybe we passed the uh, the uh, the teenage years. But then when she got to the 11th grade, boy, woo! And listen, we all been through it. I've been a teenager. We've been there. Come on, think back when you was a teenager. You went through that period where you was smelling yourself. Come on. I know I did. Mine was probably worse than hers, I'm pretty sure. But this is the best example I can give of the teenage years. This is the best analogy, the best. Just listen, hear me out. So the children have brains, right? And you growing and you teaching them and you training them. And then when they get to this teenage years, one night they lay on their bed and their brain accidentally leaks out. And it takes them about all the way to their adult years to grow their brain back. I don't know if y'all got that. Somebody told me that one time, but that's it. Because it seems like they just lose their mind. And the whole teenage years is them trying to grow that brain back. And then they become adults, and then you have adult children. And adult children, that's another teacher for another time. But listen, this book is most definitely a book. You need some tools that are going to help you in reading this. I'm sorry. You're going to need some tools in helping you while you're raising your children. Of course, you have the Bible. As a matter of fact, let me read that to you. Let me read something in here that I like. He says, none of us had perfect parents. Sorry, my Siri trying to talk to me while I'm recording. It says, none of us had perfect parents, and none of us will be perfect parents. All we can do is learn the biblical principles, commit our ways as parents unto the Lord, and trust Him to work powerfully in our children's lives beyond what we can do on our own. So we're going to have to trust that God can do it. We're going to have to trust that God can do it. Let me read you something else out of here. Like I said, I'm going to read, you just listen. Who parents your children? Who has the greatest daily or ongoing influence over their growth and development? A school teacher, a daycare worker, a babysitter, television programmers? Either you parent your children or someone else will. I'm going to say that one again. Either you parent your children or someone else will, because children are not equipped to raise themselves. They will find guidance somewhere, and unless you provide it, you may not like the results. Hey, I want to take this quick moment to tell you that not only do I love reading books, I also love writing them too. And I want you to check out the books that I wrote. I'm a #1 Amazon bestseller, and my books change lives. Just like the shirt says, I write books that change lives. You see them right here beside me. Listen, to find out more about it, look in the description of this video and find out more about how you can get the ebook or the paperback copy. Now let's get back to this powerful teaching. Yeah, so man, I love this book. I'm gonna share one more quote out of here, and then I'll let you go. One more quote. It says, children are born to leave home. A parent's job is to prepare their children to leave home. The best parents are the ones whose children are well prepared to live outside the confines of their home. Listen, your job as a parent, let me simplify it for you. Your job as a parent is to prepare your children for the future. Chew on that for a minute. I'm going to say it one more time. Your job as a parent is to prepare them for the future, to prepare them to live on their own. And they're going to learn how to be parents by the way you parented them. So you make sure you're living the life that you want them to be like. Listen, the link to the book is in the description of this video. Most definitely click that link, order the book, do what you have to do. Like I said, I read hundreds of books. Books have changed my life. And watch this video right here where I talk about and tell you how books have changed my life and how It can change yours too. So just click right there. I'll see you in that video. Y'all take care. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And always remember that the word is your life.